Hello folks, Jonathan Milam here. Hope you're having a great day. I certainly am. If you missed it, the last video that I put out was a very unique one. This is the Olds Symphony, and it is from about 1934. You can see the banner where they inscribed Olds here, and right under it, I guess that's the banner, right under it the word symphony. Extremely rare horn. This one with the hand-peened or hand-hammered bell. Today I've got a couple of newer horns. They are still very vintage and older. I've got the Olds, which I've wanted to have for a long time, from 39, and then I've got the Olds Standard from 48. Okay, gonna start playing on this, and then I will try and highlight a few differences between these two models. They're both a little bit unusual. Today we mostly see ambassadors, supers, and recordings. And I've got to make a video in the next little bit. I've got a super recording, a recording, and a super. And they really are all three tied together. But I thought that these two were similar as well. Again, the Olds, and this one is from 1939. Going to play the old standard, Amazing Grace. Long tones, pretty song, really. So much you can do with it. And great horn here. The Olds. I'm going to be playing all of these, both of these, with the GR64MB. It's a medium, slightly bowled out, and great mouthpiece, great mouthpiece. Okay, and before I play the old standard, I just wanted to discuss this horn for a moment. It is, again, the Olds, simply called. Now, to my way of feeling, and of course I'm sure there's more scientific methods, but I can gauge the size of a bell just by holding it right at the base of the flare and feeling. And this is actually a fairly big bell. And now when it comes to the weight, thickness of the metal, it's certainly harder to discern. But it seems to me, while this flare here is definitely larger than the Olds Standard I'm going to play in a minute, I suspect that the weight of the metal is slightly heavier as well. Now, some of these horns, and I didn't show this yesterday on the symphony that I had, but there is a great bracing system. I think they said this enabled a quick switch to the key of A, and you've also got your third slide stop, which I've got set up. I'll turn that part around, I guess. I've got it set up so that that's the maximum that it slides out. But with the great system they had back then, you can adjust the screws here and make it so that it flares out a little bit further. But I stop at it probably between a quarter and half an inch, something like that. Now, while this horn has both the stoppage for the main tuning slide and the third slide, the old standard, which I have, has neither, and a considerably tighter flare here. Well, see, I've got some paint on my hand. I'm a working man around the home. Much smaller. In fact, it bears a good likeness to a Stradivarius 43 bell that I've got here. They both are the same size here at the extreme flare, but the throat of the horn, I guess you'd call it, much smaller and actually quite a bit tighter as we move into the throat as well. But this horn, to me, the first time I picked it up, I thought, very nice. Solid little horn. Very simple. No doodads, no holds, no stops for the third slide or main tuning slide. Just a very nice, lightweight, good sounding horn. Okay, I'll play for a moment. Again, we'll do Amazing Grace. All right, two great horns. And this standard, I believe I mentioned, was from 1948. The Olds is from 1939. Very interesting. Again, you've got a 4-digit serial number here. What do I have? I've got 3 horns with the 4-digit numbers, and all the rest of them are 5, and 1 I've got that has 6. The Olds and the standard. Great horns. Thanks for your time. Do take care. Have a great day. Take care of yourself and someone near you.